Uh, it's 7:45 in the morning time on this Thursday morning, May 13th, 2021. The direct mod Newsroom and Naughty. This is the Peter Channel Morning News on this Thursday morning, May 13th, 2021. Good morning to you all. This lovely Thursday morning, May 13th, 2021. 43 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts at 7:45. Here at 9. Jimmy Kimmel finds irony in the GOP vote to cancel Liz Cheney. Erdogan tells Putin that Israel needs deterrent lesson, report says. As ethnic violence rocks Israel, Arabs cite deep grievances. Mitch McConnell optimistic about bipartisan infrastructure deal. California Governor Gavin Newsom looks to lift most of the state's mask mandate in June. Poll shows DeSantis on solid ground as Democrats try to find openings. Colonial Pipeline not likely to pay millions in ransom demanded by hackers. Cracked Memphis Bridge remains definitely closed, disrupting supply chain. Ex-cops and George Floyd death claims witness person harm leaked. Caitlyn Jenner's claim of not voted in 2020 election contradicted by LA County records. The Seychelles is the most vaccinated nation on earth, but COVID has surged. New age group now eligible to get the COVID-19 vaccine in Massachusetts. Experts call for sweeping reforms to prevent the next pandemic. Taiwan stock crash deepens as traders unwind. Leverage bets. Boston School Committee raises graduation centers and adheres proposal for 9 major school construction projects. An official sent Egypt delegation to Tel Aviv for ceasefire talks. No red on the one as fear in Gaza. Amid conflict with Israel. Virus in Middle East terminal strike style Safo at Al-Fitr celebrations. U.S. city see surge in deadly street racing amid pandemic. U.S. agents encounter more single adults crossing border. Scrum of challengers await Cheney after GOP ouster. Attleboro Mayor Paul LaRue wants gunshot detection system for schools. Nurse from North Attleboro wins prestigious award. Attleboro vaccination clinic again has leftover shots. North Attleboro Council has approved new police chief. Rehoboth Police Department reviving K9 units. Taunton widow finds solace in grief support group. More residents are hearing more train horns. Mass DOT begins 6 years after construction on Route 24 140 interchange. In Middleborough, oil thrown in a vernal pool, BLM sign vandalized. Brockton Mayor Robert Sullivan and Brockton City employees vaccinated against COVID-19 and more COVID vaccines available at the Eastern Town meeting on May 17th. Developer pitches 16-story building for Hancock Street in North Quincy. And Carol Vaughn leading the charge of the unbeaten Milton softball team. Taking a look at the stock market, the Dow down 681.50 points at 33,587.66. S&P 500 down 89.06 at 4,063.04. And NASDAQ down 357.75 at 13,031.68. Crypto bulls challenge Elon Musk and family concern on Bitcoin. Treasury yields retreat following inflation data shock. California police arrest serial backseat Tesla driver for abusing autopilot. U.S. grant destroys Jones Act waiver to coming to ease fuel supply shortages. Massachusetts, Santa Barbara, California college students rescued when boat made of buckets, kiddie pools float out to sea. And Wisconsin daily coronavirus case average falls below 500. NASA's Curiosity Mars rover is designed to tear off its own wheels. Hear the eerie sounds and interstellar. NASA's fifth attempt to launch Blackbird 12 sending record will be visible in Northeast Ohio. And NASA's spacecraft head back to Earth with samples from ancient asteroids. Okay, take a look at sports at 7:50. Last night, the Boston Celtics fall to the Cleveland Cavaliers last night, 102-94. And last night, Boston Red Sox fall to the Oakland A's 4-1. Red Sox and A's score tonight at 7:10 p.m. at the Garden. New England Patriots face 3 opponents coming off their bye weeks. Los Angeles County firefighters to be fired over Corey Bryant's helicopter crash site photos. Art Rooney to confirm sealed with a color rush game in 2021. Peter Channel News Time, 7:51. It is time now to take a look at the Peter Channel traffic and transit check on this Thursday morning. Baby! On the MBTA subway system, looking good. But on the commuter rail, Fitchline train 403, 6:30 a.m. from North Station is operating 5-10 minutes past between West Concord and Worcester due to a signal issue. Havel Line train 202, 6:12 a.m. from Havel is operating 5-10 minutes past between North Wilmington and North Station, and the ferries are all looking good. Huh. Okay, let's take a look at the highways and byways in New England. 93 to the southbound side, a little bit slow between 62 and Wilmington, all the way down to the second bridge to downtown Boston. Bridge 3 southbound slow up to 485 and low, then hit the back end before 128 at the rail to traction. 128 southbound side, a little bit slow around Denver's down to Woburn. 128 at the northbound side, so the PBD stretch, and 128 southbound side, low slow around Route 4 Lexington and Wood. 128 southbound side, low slow to Lexington down to Waltham. Mass Pike stop and go between 495 and Westport all the way down to the Newton Quarter, and then hit the back end around the Alston tolls, and then westbound Mass Pike a little bit slow around Ted Williams Tunnel and South Expressway on both ends a little bit slow between the Breakthrough Split all the way down to downtown Boston. Bridge 3 the northbound side, a little slow between Derby Street and Hingham down to the Breakthrough Split 24. Northbound side, a little bit slow between Harrison Boulevard and Avon down to 128 at Gatton, 95 northbound side, a little bit slow around 27 at Sheridan down to 128 at Gatton, 128 at the northbound side, so between 95 and the Gatton stretch all the way down to Route 109 at Westwood. 495 at the northbound side, low slow between 295 and Attleboro all the way down to 495 in the Mansfield area, and 25 eastbound side, a little bit slow around the Warren Bordery and Board Bridge on both ends it's backed up. Sagamore Bridge on the eastbound side, a little bit slow. Route 3 the southbound side, a little bit slow around the Sagamore stretch. Route 6 eastbound side, a little bit slow around Route 134 in South Dennis. 195 eastbound side, a little bit slow around Route 105 in the Bridge Rochester area, and 95 southbound side, a little slow around the Providence stretch. 95 northbound side, so between Edwards Avenue curving downtown Providence down to downtown Providence end. 295 at the northbound side, low slow at 95 at downtown Providence, 146 at both ends, and low slow at North Spifford stretch at 130 to the westbound side, a little bit slow at Newport stretch at 114 southbound side, a little bit slow around the Battle Bridge at Rhode Island. In Connecticut, Borough Parkway westbound, a little slow between Fairfield all the way down to Stamford. 95 southbound side, a little bit slow between Stamford down to Greenwich, and 95 is southbound side, a little slow to West David stretch. 84 east westbound side, low slow to Waterbury, Connecticut. 84 eastbound so between Farmington down to Hartford, Connecticut, and 290 eastbound side, a little bit slow around Route 9 in Worcester. 146 at the northbound side, a little bit slow around 290 in the Worcester area, and up in New Hampshire, looking good. 91 southbound side, a little bit slow upstate Vermont, and 95 northbound side, a little bit slow around the Bangor Main stretch. And 95 northbound side, hit the back end around the Holt Main stretch. Peter Channel News Time, 7:54. Time now to take a look at the weather situation. A clear start to your morning with some beautiful sun as Some clouds, but mainly dry conditions today. Mostly dry Friday, but a few pop-up afternoon showers possible. The weekend features a mix of sun and clouds with daytime pop-up showers and thunderstorms with clearing at night. However, mainly dry weather prevails from the weekend and in the midweek period with milder than normal temperatures and only minor change to the wind. Forecast was that just winds toward the more than 0809 ZHRR, which indicates more sea breeze influence near the eastern Massachusetts coast, to the wind slightly cooler onshore flood near the immediate coast. And otherwise, forecast is on holding up to the fairly well with a great deal of sunshine expected today, even as fair weather clouds develop this afternoon. Despite a cool start, temperature should rebound quickly with most areas seeing highs well to the 60s, low 70s. As mentioned, it will be a little cool on the immediate eastern Massachusetts, given stronger signals for the sea breeze. Okay, take a look at the forecast. Goes like this. Today, increased clouds have at 69 degrees, northwest about 5 to 7 mile an hour. For tonight, mostly clear skies with a low 45 degrees. Southwest about 5 mile an hour coming in the evening for Friday. Slight chance of showers at times up to 1 p.m. Increased clouds high about 74 degrees, northwest about 6 mile an hour, chance of 20% Friday night. Partly clouds with 49 degrees. Southwest about 5 mile an hour coming in the evening for Saturday. Chance of showers between 2 to 3 p.m. Mostly south got 75 degrees, light blow wind becoming southwest about 5 mile an hour in the afternoon, just reaching 30% for Saturday night. Partly clouds with low at 50 degrees, and south about 5 mile an hour becoming common in the evening for Sunday. Check the showers before 8 a.m. Then the check the showers after 1 p.m. Partly south got 72, low 49 degrees. West at about 3 to 6 mile an hour, just as 40%. And for Monday, mostly south got 73, low 50 degrees, and light blow wind becoming east around 6 mile in the morning. And for Tuesday, partly south got 73, low 51 degrees. Southwest about 69 mile an hour and gusts as high as 20 mile an hour. And for Wednesday, most of the sky at 72 degrees. And northwest about 8 mile an hour. Right now, mountain fair skies at 43 degrees. That's going to be it for the Peter Chillo Morning News for Thursday morning, May 13th, 2021. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. Hope you have a good morning, goodbye day, and stay safe, be positive, be healthy, be well. See you at noontime for a noontime report. Hope you have a good morning.